You know what's strange about life? We spend years building things, our comfort, our routine, our small world. And then one day, without warning, everything falls apart. Not because we did something terrible, just because life decided it was time. And in that moment, when everything is taken away, we discover who we really are. Today, I want to share a story with you. A story about a man who had everything and then had nothing. And what he did next will change how you see your own life. So please listen carefully. There was a man named Arjun, 42 years old, successful businessman, big house, expensive car, respect in society. Every morning he would wake up in his comfortable bed, drink his coffee, and go to his office where people called him sir. His life was predictable, safe, comfortable, but Arjun had forgotten how to struggle. He had forgotten what it felt like to be hungry, to be scared, to be uncertain. He took everything for granted. He thought it would last forever. Then one day everything changed. His business collapsed. Bad decisions, bad timing. Within 6 months, Arjun lost everything. His company was gone. His house was sold to pay debts. His car was taken away. His friends stopped calling. He was standing in a small rented room with nothing but a bag of old clothes. No money, no plan, no identity. For the first time in 20 years, Arjun didn't know who he was, because he had built his entire identity on things that could be taken away. And now they were gone. He sat on the floor and cried, not because he lost his money, but because he realized he had wasted so many years being someone who wasn't real. That night, an old man knocked on his door, a neighbor, a retired teacher. He saw Arjun sitting there, broken and lost. The old man didn't say much. He just sat down beside him, and after a long silence, he began to speak. "Let me tell you something," the old man said. "Many years ago, there was a king. He had everything, gold, palaces, armies. One day, a saint came to his palace. The king asked him, 'What do you have that I don't have?' The saint smiled and said, 'Nothing. But let me ask you something. If everything was taken away from you tomorrow, who would you be?' The old man paused. Arjun was listening now. The king laughed. He said, 'That's a stupid question. I'm a king. Nothing can be taken from me.' The saint didn't argue. He just said, 'One day you'll understand.' Years passed. The king grew old. His sons fought for power. There was betrayal, war. And one night, the king had to run away from his own palace to save his life. He ran into the forest with nothing, no crown, no gold, no servants. He walked for days, hungry, tired, lost. And then he saw the same saint sitting under a tree. The king fell at his feet and cried. 'You were right,' he said. 'I am nothing without my kingdom.' But the saint shook his head. 'No,' he said. 'You were always nothing with your kingdom because you never knew yourself. You only knew your title. Now, for the first time, you have a chance to meet the real you, the you that exists without anything. And that is the most powerful version of you.' The old man looked at Arjun. 'Do you understand what I'm saying?' Arjun was quiet, but something was shifting inside him. For the first time, he wasn't thinking about what he lost. He was thinking about what he could become. The next morning, Arjun woke up with a strange feeling. Clarity. He didn't have money, but he had hands. He didn't have a business, but he had experience. He didn't have status, but he had dignity. And that was enough to start. He took a job as a consultant for a small company. It wasn't glamorous. It didn't pay much, but it was honest. And slowly, day by day, Arjun started rebuilding. Not his old life, but a new one, a real one. He learned to appreciate small things, a good meal, a kind word, a moment of peace, things he never noticed before. 3 years later, Arjun had a small but stable business. Not as big as before, but it was his, built with his own hands. And this time he knew its value, because he knew his own value. You see, this is the truth about life. We think losing everything is the worst thing that can happen. But sometimes it's the best thing, because it forces us to answer the most important question. Who am I without all of this? Think about it. How many people do you know who are living fake lives, chasing things that don't matter, building identities on money, status, looks, followers, and they're terrified. Terrified that one day it will all go away. And it will. Because everything temporary will go away. Your job, your youth, your money, everything but you will remain. The real you. the you that exists beyond all the noise. And the sooner you meet that person, the sooner you'll stop being afraid. So here's my question to you. If everything was taken away tomorrow, who would you be? Would you still have value? Would you still have purpose? Or would you be lost? Don't wait for life to take everything away to find out. Start now. Build yourself. Not your image, not your status, yourself, your character, your strength, your peace. Build the version of you that can't be taken away. Because one day, everything will be tested. And on that day, the only thing that will matter is who you really are. If this story made you think, if it touched something inside you, then subscribe to this channel. Because you need reminders like this. We all do. Life gets busy. We forget what matters. So subscribe and let these stories keep you grounded. Remember, you are not what you have. You are what remains when everything is gone. And that, my friend, is where your real power lives.